Good morning, good morning, good morning. I trust that you are all doing really well. Happy Monday. It is a new week and you are going to be great this week. This day, this week, you are going to be great. You're going to do great things and you are going to experience amazing breakthroughs. So be ready for it. My morning reflection today is temptations resist. Here's the thing, we get tempted on a daily basis, and depending on what you do, it might even be hourly that you get tempted to maybe speak a certain way or do certain things, and you have to continuously guard against giving in and doing it. Here's the thing, as you grow and as you mature in faith and in the journey that you are on, sometimes it will get easier to just resist and say, I'm not going to do this because this is not going to serve me right now. And the thing is, it might not serve you right now. It might not be good for you right now, but down the line, maybe in 6 months, maybe in 12 months, then the time will be right. But so many times, we want to force things because we want things to happen a certain way. And we have to resist doing that. Because the temptation is to run faster. The temptation is to do more. The temptation is to try and figure everything out in the flesh. But here's the thing, it's not for us to always figure out. It's not always for us to determine the timing. In fact, it is not for us to determine the time that things happen and fall into place in our lives. It is our duty and it is our responsibility to do the work, to show up on a daily basis and to make better choices every single day. But it is not up to us to force the hand of God. It is not up to us to tell Him that now, Lord, the time is right now, because He knows best. But we get so tempted because we look at other people and we see where they are going. We see that they might be excelling and we see that we are standing still or even moving backward because that's what it feels like. But in the physical, it might feel that way, but in the spiritual, it looks completely different. So we have to remember that when things fall apart for us, it's falling into place for God. It means that everything that is holding you back is being removed so that you can go into a new season, so that you can become stronger. But if you give in to the temptation to go against all of that and figure everything out in the flesh, the more that is going to be where you are going to operate in the flesh. And guess what? Your results will only be in the flesh. Your results is not going to reflect what it could if you just resisted giving in to that temptation of being in control of everything the whole time. Sometimes you have to make decisions for yourself. Sometimes you have to decide what is good for you, and not because everyone else is saying, hey, option A is better than option B. But if option B is where you are supposed to go, then go to option B. Stop just being like a sheep and just following the whole crowd without thinking for yourself. Resist the temptation to give in to things that is not going to lead you to where it is that you are supposed to go. Do not bind yourself to things when you know that you are supposed to be moving. You are supposed to be uprooted and going in a new direction. Stop giving in to temptation. The word of God says, resist the enemy and he will flee from you. So resist the temptation of just going with the flow. It will flee from you. Resist drinking that extra drink, knowing that that is going to cause you to, act really stupid. Resist eating that snack that you know if you give in to that one, the whole bag is gone. Resist the enemy and he will flee from you. I cannot tell you how many times I have been somewhere and people offer me something sweet to eat or whatever, and I know if I give in to that one thing now, I am going to overindulge in what else is there. And so I will literally say, hey, resist the enemy and he will flee from you. So please flee from me. And they will laugh. But it works because it's me speaking. I'm going to resist giving in to this temptation because I know I want other results. And by giving in, my results are going to change. So become stronger in resisting temptation. Get stronger in resisting staying in what you know, in the comfort of what you know. And start to step out, because we are all meant for greatness. We are all destined to achieve amazing things. But if you just stay in the comfortable, in what you know, you're never going to grow into what you can, into that greater. So resist staying with just what is known and start to step out into the unknown. God will meet you there and he will guide you, but you have to step out. Okay, so resist the temptation, resist conforming to just what everyone else is saying. Resist, resist, resist. You can do this. Today is going to be an amazing day, a spirit-filled day, a Christ-centered day and week. I pray you have an amazing day. Be blessed. I will see you again tomorrow for morning reflections. Women's Day, let's go. Be blessed.